Emil? Yeah. Eileen? Yeah. Antonin? All right.
And they go to the areas to pick the most needy children.
We are making solar sabers. We really like this project for a couple of reasons. One is that it facilitates project-based learning within the classroom. You're introducing them to a people, putting them within a context, and then showing them a really direct way that they can make an impact on people's lives. Obviously, it's also not just one subject kind of project. We talk about solar energy, we talk about the production of solar cells, we talk about how these things are produced, we talk about energy and the way that it's used, or the way that people don't, how people who don't have energy within their homes manage or don't manage. And the students really like to be able to make direct understanding between what they're doing in the classroom and the things that they're learning about. We also really like this project because the students are old enough, they're in grade 7, and they're old enough to manage a lot of the details on their own. I don't have to, as the teacher, I don't have to hold their hand through this project. Of course we need to facilitate, of course we need to do the organization, but all of the fundraising, you know, they organized on their own. All of the selling they organized all of their own. All the bookkeeping they were able, with some guidance, to help with that. And then of course putting together the solar lights, and then writing letters to the people who these lights are being given to. That's something they can really manage on their own. You could really scale this project if you have a smaller group or a bigger group. So it just sort of depends on the amount of time you want to devote to it in your curriculum, how well it fits in with your curriculum. For us, this works very, very well in grade 7, touching on a lot of the different themes in math, science, history, geography, all of these things. It really integrates easily into this curriculum. So you can weave it into the program, the existing program that maybe you have already. We really look at the students that we're teaching now as future leaders, and we want through these projects for them to have experience in leadership positions. They'd like to talk about sustainable development. That's one of their real areas of interest. They understand the challenges that are being faced by the world today, and they want to see what direct impact that they can make, and any projects that we can facilitate for them, or that we can organize for them to use their leadership skills, or to develop leadership skills, develop projects that are self-initiated, where they can be working towards sustainable development goals, is something that we really try to foster, because we know that, you know, in their near future, there are going to be the people that are taking ownership of these kinds of projects. And when they've already had success early on in their education, it makes them feel a lot more confident that they can go out and make a difference, that they can do something that is really impactful, and that they can see the benefit that will have for them, for their educational futures, and for maybe their working futures, but also for the rest of the world.
Yeah. They're very useful for kids in Africa and other countries where they're in need of simple education, because they help them use them at night so they can study and read books.
We hope that in receiving these lights they could get a better education and study more, which leads to a better future.
And we really liked making them because they're very easy to make, and it was very fun raising the money to buy the parts of the lamp.